In Nigeria, constituency projects and other such government projects are executed at grassroots level for the benefit of local citizenry. Unlike other government projects, constituency projects are selected and facilitated by legislatures for inclusion in the budget of ministries, departments, and agencies for eventual execution. No matter how they are selected or executed, all projects are intended for developmental purposes, such as the provision of water, rural electrification, rural clinics, schools, roads, community centers, and so on. However, the execution of these projects across the country has been marked by allegations of corruption and other wrongdoings. Based on yearly budget estimates and releases, it is a fact that the nation has spent more than half of the 2 trillion naira budgeted for constituency projects since year 2000 without equal development at the grassroots. Concerned by this fact, pointing to possible corruption in the execution processes, and to ensure satisfactory completion of projects meant for the welfare of community people, the Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission, ICPC, launched the Constituency Project Tracking Group Initiative on the 2nd of April 2019. The aim of tracking the projects was to establish project completion, value for money, recovery of money for the government, and where there are issues of underperformance or non-execution. It was also aimed at enforcement action on persons found to have broken the anti-corruption law. The first phase of the tracking exercise was carried out in 12 out of the 36 states of the country. It was a joint effort involving ICPC, the Budget Office of the Federation, Office of the Accountant General of the Federation, Bureau of Public Procurement, Nigerian Institute of Quantity Surveyors, the media, and some civil society organizations. In total, 424 projects were tracked involving education, health, water, electricity, roads, empowerment, and others. Some of the findings revealed absence of community input in the selection and execution of projects, difficulty in tracing true beneficiaries of empowerment items such as sewing machines, grinding machines, keke napep, etc. Wrong impression given to community people that constituency projects were personal donations of their representatives, which makes them unaware of government funding and efforts. Many construction projects were uncompleted, overvalued, or not done to specifications. Many items procured under empowerment were hidden away rather than being distributed to beneficiaries. For example, in one location, 223 motorcycles, 203 grinding machines, and 5 electric transformers were hidden away for over 3 years before ICPC intervention. Hospital equipment, including dialysis machines and ambulances, generators, tractors, etc., were also recovered from where they had been kept. Political obstacles which denied the people the use of critical projects, such as completed health facilities and others. Construction projects, for example, water systems, police stations, schools, etc., were built on private lands without transfer of title to communities, thereby making such projects the properties of the landowners. What has been the impact of the tracking exercise? In the first phase, ICPC enforced the completion of many projects and recovered close to 2 billion naira in diverted assets and embezzled funds. The Commission compelled 34 runaway contractors back to site in the selected states, and about 200 more returned to site on their own in the states where ICPC was yet to commence the exercise, thereby compelling completion of much-needed development projects to the communities and saving government billions of naira in already abandoned projects. Hospital equipment, transformers and tractors which had been hidden away were distributed to hospitals and farming cooperatives, while empowerment items were also distributed to citizens to enable small-scale employment. To ease the hardship faced by affected communities, ICPC has intervened at state level to enable the full use of completed but abandoned health facilities. There are ongoing investigations of a number of cases for prosecution of suspected corrupt persons. The exercise has also generated awareness around the funding and execution of constituency projects. This awareness is expected to increase with the involvement of grassroots citizens. Looking to the future, ICPC, in collaboration with National Orientation Agency, which is responsible for public orientation, has launched a nationwide campaign on citizen ownership of all government projects in the various constituencies spread across Nigeria, tagged My Constituency, My Project. The campaign is aimed at enlightening citizens on the implementation of community projects, emphasizing government community development plans, and urging citizens to demand inclusion in the process. It also focuses on citizen responsibility to monitor execution of the projects and safeguard them from being destroyed by vandals. To empower citizens and give them a voice, ICPC has provided a toll-free line for information on budgetary provisions on projects across the length and breadth of the country. The Commission is inviting community people to take up this message, monitor, protect, and own government projects in their constituencies. To move communities from underdevelopment to development, citizen positive action is essential. It is My Constituency, My Project.